awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimal level.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And not a whole lot to speak of there, so bring him down shy of the 20. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season.
Heard the RPK is the wave now.
Too. Now Rodgers. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers now on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Of course you hurt.
Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers. Man open, here is Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That is a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson from 6 yards away. And the Packers are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wentz. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And from the 25, they roll this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now Wentz on 3rd down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Taylor now to return it. Danger of a punt up good. A 16-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier.
Why is nobody guarding him? That is so weird. How is nobody guarding him?
Romeo Doubs, 54 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Oh, this game is so fucking hard.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ooh, I can't wait to take a hoop after this.
They'll start on the ground with Swift.
Okay.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught at the 25. I tell you, when Carson Wentz can really step into one and get that 6'5" frame behind it, he can really launch it. On play action, it's Wentz. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 25 yards that time. Here's Swift. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now Wentz. And a throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
Now we get 3rd and goal coming up. And can you imagine bringing that one? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try it now with Swift.
Like, there's no way that this nigga is just whipping through that shit like that.
Rodgers now on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. And That's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Rodgers' throw finds its target, Dobbs.
Nigga love that freaking knob. That shit be working for every time.
Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes, and the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Oh my, like what?
But it's incomplete.
That's a big first half of the defense trying to cover him today. But they take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Wentz. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline. Out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. Seven yards on the return after a punt of 39. And they will take over 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an
How many sticking knives think they got in his
marker
places,
to
bro?
his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes. Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Rodgers again now. Got a man, that's Lazard.
They got too much contact here. Oh, God.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up.
Hit
It's a
that
good point
shit,
you just
bro.
brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Rodgers going to throw. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Now it's Rodgers.
Thank you.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some room to maneuver. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
You have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Room here to run. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
Thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Eric Stokes in on the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Well, I know that
to throw, it's Wentz.
That Patriots is with
tackled on the other side of
Holden
midfield
right
at the 46-yard line.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive.
I'm sorry, did I tell you? Did I tell you too much?
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
I don't know. I just know that I'm with I mean, not a lot, but I'm like 4 or 5 rounds in.
Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
So after the loss of a yard,
I mean, you asked for it.
Down and 11. They go back to the ground, this time Swift.
Yeah, I played it.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing a shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
I know you talking about.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Force it in, and it's intercepted.
This game is
Adrian Amos for the pick. And the Packers are going to have the football here.
I'm already knowing, bro. That's why I opted not to. I could have, but
at their 35-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I feel like the fans is like busting them up when the
surprised at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, no.
That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 20.
It's starting to get repetitive.
23 yards the pickup there.
It's not better. It's not better than other.
Those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes
the story mode made like the story plot. Yes, like I'm like that's what's keeping me in with it. Is the story plot, but. Yeah, that's all. That's why it's taking me so long. Like, BZ's on my dick. Like, I'm further than you. Like, bro, like you're further than me, but I have more health and more rage than you. Like, make it make sense.
Scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
He hits Dobbs on the crosser, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a first down, and he's also over 190 receiving yards now. What a game. To throw, it's Rodgers. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. Nice gain of 8.
Yeah, I got like 16 Odin Ravens right now.
A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Aaron Rodgers scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Packers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a
I can't wait to roll up with this student. Got me stressed.
That only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Oh my God, just started?
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
Make sure my spot is solidified. I'm getting on after this game with you guys.
The 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Wentz. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Oh my.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wentz will try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game.
So haven't played Warzone yet.
Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 117 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Oh, you outside too much, man.
Wentz. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You outside.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem.
Out here kissing random.
Nothing to back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And in for the Lions, touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
I get the youngest is
Myers
over.
connects on the PAT.
You got the
And
COVID
now
behind
things
you
get a
now,
bit more
bro. Put
interesting
your mom
here
at
in this
risk.
fourth
You
quarter.
got to do it, you got to do it, guys.
And after the touchdown, here's
It's getting
Myers
cold
to boot
anyway,
it
bro. You got
away.
to start relaxing. Yeah, make sure
This will be brought out to the
yeah.
25 as Taylor elects to not return it. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter, which while close
It's
game,
cashing at my slot corner. Like, I'm not getting this shit, bro.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's got some space here. A big run there by Jones. 45 yards. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see. An inside give to Jones. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle.
Shouldn't be that way.
To 14. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
First time, no.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wentz. Oh, that'll be incomplete.
He might have got
Took a
lucky,
shot
though.
as he let that go.
Sometimes the symptoms don't be as strong.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. Incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Chris Barnes. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance of victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. In search of
My Madden game's pretty much over. I'm about to roll up.
2 minutes left to play in this football
About to
game
roll up.
here on EA Sports.
Get high.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he's brought down short.
Oh, man, I'm scared to get out there, bro, because I'm at Eater's crib, man. This nigga has shitty-ass internet, man.
Most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little
Yeah,
bit.
me and my girl got into
when
it,
you run him
bro.
on short gains,
Living on
risk
Buddha's
reward
couch right
and him
now.
taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were
Yeah,
looking
bro,
for.
she got me fucked up, man. I'm trying to prove a point to her. Nah, bro, you're probably gonna die. I'm not gonna lie.
Rodgers with a keeper.
Nah,
and they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That one a back-breaker as they wind up converting their...
Oh, well, if you're talking RPGs.
Field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
I don't know. Like, the fight that we got in was pretty serious, but now that I've been gone, she's, like, missed me being nice and shit. Like, a whole bunch of shit, bro.
And they'll get this.
And I'm having a baby with her right now, so you feel me? So,
That's good
yeah.
football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew
Yeah, bro. Try to wait out on the kids as long as possible, bro.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And they will take a knee here.
Yeah. So that's. So I just been trying to be cool, be cool, because you know, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm still having a kid with this thing. Go screen snipe and be in the proximity chat. I can't wait to be in the proximity chat and sing the Freddy Krueger song.
Now you gotta go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize.
And be like 1, 2. Freddy's coming for you.